And what's going on with the market? Because we had a lovely push upwards for Bitcoin, 57,500 when I made my video this morning. And now I've checked the charts again. I got back from my walk and I checked the charts. And what's happened? We're back at 54,800. Ethereum is also dropping, but of course we did alert to this in this morning's video. We know why this is happening. We're going to go through it again, but guys, if you haven't already, turn on the notifications for when I post videos so you can see this information in real time as quickly as possible, because I am glued to the screen. All right, I'm checking these charts each and every day, all the news. So I make videos all the time. So you guys only need to smash up the subscribe first, then the notifications, and you'll get alerted whenever I make any video. And they are time sensitive because Bitcoin has crashed since then. Ethereum is down and not crashed. Let's calm down for a second, guys. Relax, it hasn't crashed. But let's discuss everything that's going on. So technically we got Bitcoin here still in our wedge. We are down a little bit today. So we were up to 57,000. We were up to here, 57. We got rejected at 57.5. And now we are coming back down to the lower region of support, right? What we see time in and time out after we have these big scary moments is we do see a second wick downwards. You can see here, if we just actually zoom in, right? You can see that? We had a recovery, then we had another push downwards that scared everyone, then we pushed upwards. Look at this one, push downwards, recovery, another push downwards. Look at this, push all the way down, then push all the way up, then all the way down again, and then push up. Even there, look, almost every single time we see the same thing happen. We see a wick down, we see a wick up, everyone gets excited, then we wick down one more time, scare everyone, and then move upwards, all right? So that's probably, in my opinion, what is happening right now. We are probably just simply pushing upwards, get everyone back to going into a long position, and then force the market back down again. We can look at the data that we normally look at here on the channel, which is our liquidations, right? Our liquidations right here. Pop it onto the 30. We can see we have lost about 50%. So we are at 8 billion, right? 8 billion leveraged short positions that are going to get liquidated at a price of 64,000. But before, guys, we were at like 14 or 15 billion, all right? So it's very clear that people have been taking profits. They've been hitting stop losses, all of that sort of stuff, cutting their trades because they think we're going up, and the market is slowly starting to flip bullish again. We're not there yet. We're only at 1 billion or 1.7 billion here. So I think there's still a lot more room. So it might not be over just yet. But guys, expect this sort of volatility, the up, down, the up, down, the up, down, because down here is where people are most emotional, right? They're most emotional down here. And if we push it up, people are going to be like, yeah, we're on to a winner. And then we're going to go long, right? But then if we push it down again, we'll stop all of those people out. We'll liquidate them again, head down, maybe just into this region again before heading higher. We do have Rover here, Crypto Rover, suggesting he's setting up a $2 million long. Sorry, it's not. Yeah, $2 million long here. At $49,000, all right? $49,000. That's where he thinks we're going to buy, seeing something similar to this play out. Now you can see that would be a similar move to what we saw already, down to scare everyone down here and then push up far. So that is something that could be on the cards. Now, for some reason, we only have 76 people watching right now. Normally, we have a lot more than this by this point. So everyone who is watching now, could you please do me a favor and just smash that like button so we can push this out to more people? Just smash it now while you're watching, because it really helps me. If you do enjoy these live streams, just hitting the like is all I ask in return. And if you want me to do it every day like I have been currently, it's been a crazy market, right? So if you do want me to continue doing this, giving you my thoughts on the market, if you just like now while we're here, I'd really appreciate it. Flying Man Dan, what's up, bro? On holiday in Cape Verde, congratulations. Hopefully the market hasn't ruined your holiday too much. Thank you guys, the likes are coming in. We're at 23 now, and you can see the viewer count is going up. So if you can, just smash it. If you are joining into the stream now, I would really appreciate you hitting the like before we jump back in. Now, let me know in the comment section what you're thinking about the current pullback, all right? So we're having a pullback in Bitcoin, but we're actually having quite a violent pullback in Ethereum. Ethereum's low we saw 2007. We are now at 2336 after reaching 2543. Again, guys, an opportunity. over the last day or so to take profits. That's exactly what we've been talking about, okay? Taking some profits off the table to make sure that if we get another pullback, we can then just put the money back into the market and we can feel more secure in the crazy volatility of the market. That's why we need to take profits, all right? But right now, we are teetering. Look at this. Ethereum dropping off a cliff on the 4th of August, pushing upwards slightly from here. We did get quite a nice bounce, right? Quite a nice bounce of 21%. And we are getting a little bit rejected here. If we zoom out, we can see that line that we got rejected on is exactly where we got rejected before, coming down and then going on a monumental run. But what is happening? Why is this happening? Well, we spoke about this in this morning's video, right? Jump Trading started selling ETH again. They claimed 11,500 Ethereum from Lido and transferred it out for sale. Then they also applied 19,000 Ethereum to prepare for selling. Jump is currently has 21,000 wrapped Ethereum left, 63 million. And it's the news of this happening that affects the market more. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I see Nigel Wilding saying that ETH is the ultimate rug, ran by darkness, and the face of it is even more weird. I agree, it's very weird. He is very weird. I think there's opportunity here for profit. I think people like to forget that there are L2s and a lot of our infrastructure is built on it. But I diversified my risk from Ethereum by also buying a lot of Solana. I think those are the two plays that I'm sticking with. I'm still going to stick with Ethereum because there is a lot of hate for Ethereum. A lot of people hate Ethereum right now. So that's kind of when I want to be buying things, right? When the majority of people hate something and it does still work, it does still serve its purpose, that's when I want to be holding or accumulating. Now, when everyone is super bullish on it, right, that's when we want to be taking profits. We were back at, what, $4,000 just recently, and that was the point to be taking profits. Now, guys, there's 172 people watching. I would really appreciate it if you are enjoying my streams that I'm doing every day to just smash the like button. It really helps to get these lives out to more people while I'm live, so smashing the like button really does help me. And yeah, I do want to go through. So as you see from the title, right, it is happening today, and this is Jump Trading is selling again, which is pretty much the reason for the massive sell-off we saw for Ethereum. But guys, we also have today Morgan Stanley letting 15,000 wealth advisors starting to pitch clients to buy Bitcoin ETFs by BlackRock and Fidelity, right, from the 7th of August. So from today, we got 15,000 wealth advisors who control $5.7 trillion in assets. You read that right. 5.7 trillion, all right? 5.7 trillion. So obviously 5.7 trillion isn't going to go into the market, but a percentage of this could. And this is a very big step, all right? A very big step. So today this is starting, right? But we also have the selling for Ethereum. And look at this, we also have $450 million of Pulse token funds moved, right? The Pulse token wallets have been connected to dozens of wallets, moving $464 million of ETH in only the past 12 hours. Plus token was an 2018 to 2019 Ponzi scheme that scammed investors worldwide for between 2 to 2.9 billion in cryptocurrency. 789,000 Ethereum was moved from a Pulse token wallet and distributed through hundreds of intermediary wallets in June 2020. The ETH moved from Pulse token wallets in mid-2020 is worth 1.9 billion at today's prices. So yes, guys, this is FUD, but that moving and that selling would affect the price, right? It would definitely affect the price. So that's why people are panicking right now. There is a lot of FUD around Ethereum right now. Guys, we got 2 likes to get to 50. If you haven't liked it, just like it. Go on, there's 190 of you watching. I'm live here. I'm just sitting here live talking about the markets. So I would appreciate if you could smash up the like and leave me a question if you have any questions, because we will be going through it. But guys, we got something else coming out today as well. Kamala Harris now leads Trump across all nation poll aggregators. So maybe she's going to win and not him. And we want him to win for crypto. You might not want him to win for anything else. That's totally up to you. But for crypto, of the two, this one is more bullish for crypto. All right? Of the two. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of that. But we do also have something else to do with Trump. We're about to shake up the crypto world with something huge. Decentralized finance is the future. Don't get left behind. This is Donald Trump Jr. Imagine they post a meme coin or a DeFi project. That will go absolutely flying. So I have actually followed and turned on my notifications for Donald Trump Jr. just in case there's an opportunity there. We do have some news here, like Mr. 100, which may be just an exchange wallet, but continually buying up a ton of Bitcoin there. So guys, let me know some questions in the comment section. I will be answering. If you do want me to answer questions and stay on the live, let's get these likes up to 100. Please help me, just smash up the likes. It helps me very much. I know I've asked you a few times, but I do really appreciate it. Ethereum's price now 2347. How is Solana doing? Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to check out any cryptos as well. I'm happy to look at meme coins, altcoins, all of that sort of stuff. Solana still 143. Still doing very nicely. Again, guys, if you were in a trade like this morning, we were in, 700% profit, I think, in our Solana trade. So it could be a time to be taking a little bit of profits when you see that sort of thing. Look, we're down to 571 for the Solana trade. We got another 67%, 124%. So these are all trades that we took in the panic. I explained in depth in yesterday's stream how I trade this market. So if you do want to learn a little bit more about just how I do it, and it's not financial advice, but just how I like to do things, then there is a link. Just look at yesterday's stream. And then, guys, if you do want to come and chat to me kind of directly, or you want to see my trades, right, they're all here. So they're all in the Patreon. There's a link to the Patreon down there, and you're welcome to join. And you see exactly, I was buying in the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You see, I bought Bitcoin at 49K. I longed Ethereum, and yeah, so you're welcome to come and join if you want to see exactly what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to check the comment section, but guys, we got to get to 100 likes if you want me to start checking out some different cryptos and giving you my opinion on them. So smash up the like if you want me to do that, and let's get into it. Nigel, do you think that Bitcoin is a counterparty risk asset? Just a rug to ruin us all? No, I don't think it's a rug to ruin us all. I think there's definitely risk involved in it, but I don't think it's a rug. Bitcoin is under 55K. Will it crash further today or rebound? Big blockchain buzz. I have no idea, dude. We don't know exactly what's going to happen today. All right? We got to wait. We got to see. Bitcoin is now actually back up, 55.1. Wait, was that down or up? I can't remember. No, I'm pretty sure it was 54 when we started the stream. What we need, right, is for it to hold. We want to hold this support. That's what's important here. But there could be more wicks. There could be more fear. Like I spoke about it, Rover would, his opinion is that we'll go low again to 49K, right? I think that could happen. We have seen that happen so many times in history. Every time, just go look at this chart and then zoom in. You'll see every time we bottom, there's 2 wicks, right? So check that out. And then, guys, look at this, all right? Relax. This is normal. This is normal. Look at that pullback. Look at that pullback, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, gonna check out of it. Not worth Trump getting in. Yeah, fair enough. Do I think we'll see Ray him? Do I think we'll see 50K again? Oh, yeah. I mean, we could see 50K in the next hour. Like, if something scary comes out, we could easily see 50K again. But there's no guarantees. It's something that I always say. If you're looking to dollar cost average or buy Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging is key. If you buy Bitcoin at 55K, and then tomorrow it's 54K, and then the next day it's 49K, and then the next day it's 45K, and the day after that it's back to 50K, and the day after that it's 55K, then it's 40K, then it's 35K, then it's 40K, then it's 55K, then whatever. If you think, like me, like I believe Bitcoin's going over 100K. I don't care if I buy it at 55K, at 50K, at 45K. If anything, I just want to buy more. So if it goes down, I get more Bitcoin. So that's the thing, right? If you could choose one, what would you choose? Solana or Casper? If I had, oh, it's a tough one, man. It depends. If I was wanting low risk, high reward, I would do Solana. If I wanted high risk, higher reward, then I would do Casper. I think there's space in every portfolio for both. I would see no reason why you would have to. Like, there's some hypothetical situation where someone has a gun to my head and they're like, you have to choose one. But I would just choose both, just like I have. I choose both. But I am more heavy on Solana because I believe that I guess it has less risk, but thinking about it, I don't know. But at the market cap it is now, we've seen how violently it reacts, right? It bounced back much heavier, much quicker, much heavier than Casper did, and it's at a significantly higher market cap. Jim Jarvis, the crypto vault is awesome. Thanks for all your input. Appreciate that, man. What about alts like Luna Classic? Luna Classic is Luna Classic, guys. If we get into a bull market again and the community can push it, then it will go flying. Maybe. But if not, it could just be a dormant coin. There is a very strong community behind Luna Classic. But we have to wait to see what happens with that. We don't know. All altcoins will depend on what Bitcoin does. As we see, we are very much in a Bitcoin season. Look at this. We've been in a Bitcoin season for a while. This is altcoin season, right? This is where altcoins, we haven't been there. We only were there for a brief period of time. When was that? Brief period of time. Get out my way. Here. Start of 2024, right? When we got some altcoins moving. So we're not in that space right this second. So I would be I'm focusing really heavily on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, really not much else. I am looking at different things. In fact, I did just buy another project in my Patreon. You can see here it is. I alerted to it. This is a very small market cap. It's like I think it's 350K, tiny, guys. So be very careful. This could go to zero instantly. All right. If you want to get all of these links and everything that I'm buying, you come join the Patreon. The link is in the description. But you can see here, this one we did a 4.5x on, and then just before that, we did 10 to 100x, absolutely wild. And I recently bought this, which is doing extremely well given the current market situation. So yeah, this is just a silly little meme coin that I've been checking out. Bought a little bit of it. Look, we're at 461 now, 461 market cap. It was 350 a little bit earlier. So we had this nice move upwards. What can happen next? I don't know. But these are the sort of silly opportunities that we need to be finding in the market. And this is one that I have found recently. So can I go long on Sol? You can do whatever you want. I mean, if we look at the charts right now, is right now a good time to be going long on Sol? So we got rejected recently from this resistance here, right? And then we pushed downwards, and now we have found a little bit of support, yeah, right on there. So could be a good opportunity to go long. If I was to go long here, I'd probably just make sure that I have my stop loss in place. I'd probably be quite risky like down here. But if you want to be less risky, probably down here or where this blue line sits, right? Where this blue line sits, below that. But remember, there might be some manipulation that pushes it down and just liquidates you or hits your stop loss. But it could be an opportunity. It's better to long Solana now than this morning when we were all the way up at, 55. So it's had a nice little pullback there. Could be an opportunity. And guys, of course, if you do want to trade, there's a link to Margex down there in the description. $10,000 deposit bonus. But the key to Margex, the reason why I like it, as you guys well know, you can use these different altcoins as collateral. So I don't have to trade with USDT. I can actually trade with Bitcoin, Casper. Nowhere else have I ever seen you be able to trade the market with Casper as collateral. So I can take this Casper, 5,000 Casper, I can 10x long it. I can do that on Casper if I want to, or Solana or something, and then I can actually get myself free Casper if, of course, the trade is winning. And you can generate more Casper if you want to short the market with it, right? So that's what's really interesting. And guys, no matter where you are in the world, you'll be able to access Margex. Of course, you need to follow the rules and regulations in your own country, but anywhere that you are, you can access it. So it's up to you guys. No long on Sol. If it breaks 172, then probably. I like to get into these sorts of trades a little earlier because I'm a little bit more risk inclined, let's call it. So I don't know if I trust Larry. Think he's the #1. Yeah, cool. Casper is a king donk. I don't know what that means. Where do I live? Well, I live all over. I'm traveling. I'm in a hotel. The internet should be good enough. The shorts have been right for 5 months. Yeah, if you're doing a long-term short, just go short. Like, if you want to go short, go short. Like, oh, I always find it hilarious how people are like, no matter what you do in this market, there's always people who tell you that you're wrong on one side. Flying Man Dan, Polkadot. Yeah, I like Polkadot. I still hold it. I'm considering actually getting out of it. I've been holding it for a long time, so I might actually just have to take a loss on that. I'm surprised at how little they've done in the way of movement, in the way of price action and things like that in this bull market. It's surprising. You would have thought they'd put a little bit more effort into trying to like get more people, right? Jan, how much Sol should everyone have? maybe like in percentage, I think it's probably about 10% of my portfolio. So yeah, 10% of your portfolio. What about BOEM? BOEM is a meme coin. It's a good meme coin. I mean, it's all right, but all of these meme coins, guys, they're all essentially the same thing. You just got to pick which one you think has the best narrative, right? Why no DOT, bruv? I just told you. Did you just check in? I am still holding DOT, but the price action has been horrible. All right, guys, I'm going to click. We just hit the 20-minute mark. Please let me know if you have any questions. If you do want me to stay and answer more questions, let's get over 100 likes. We just need 8 more likes. So if you want me to stay on, 100 likes, or I'm going to be jumping off, all right? We've got other things to do. I've got to walk around in the rain. I'm just going to see if there's any more news that's been going down. Oh, the UK police now arresting people for retweets deemed hateful. Brilliant. If you are looking for a meme coin, look at this. WIF is up 20% today. 20% today. We got a few different opportunities in the market. All right, we did break 100 likes, so I appreciate it, guys. Let me check out the questions. Is it possible, in my opinion, that the bull market we are all expecting is not going to happen because of the recession, war, inflation? Yes, it is 100% possible that the bull market already happened, right? It is possible that this here, right, this was the bull market, right? If that's very different to every other bull market we've had in history, but we did break all-time highs, and we've since been rejected. Here, we did break all-time highs. This was the oh, bye. One second, guys. This right here was us breaking highs, right? Oh, no, it's even lower than that. One second. I'm using the trackpad, which is super annoying. Here. So this is us breaking our old highs right here. And you can see we traveled sideways for a while. Nothing like what we're doing now. But here, look. So right there, boom. This is us breaking highs. There's sideways action right there for a while. Then we broke the highs, and this was the bull market. We had a 50% correction. Everyone thought the bull market was dead, and then we went on to make new all-time highs. And then here, guys, we had our push to new all-time highs. We're having our correction. Most likely, we are going to push up again, I would say, but it is definitely possible that we don't, right? That this was the bull market. And that's something that you have to accept. That's why we need to be taking profits when we see them as opportune, like when we see it, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen. It's easy for us to be like, yeah, the bull market is going to continue. It doesn't matter. And it really doesn't matter for Bitcoin, right? It doesn't actually matter for Bitcoin because I think it's going to go up no matter what, right? We have a pullback again if we go into a bear market, sure, but that'll be an opportunity to buy more. But a lot of altcoins just get destroyed and they never come back. So that's why you need to be taking profits when you see them, right? And that's not selling everything. That's just taking profits out to protect your downside, to preserve your capital. If you got a 5x, most altcoins did 5x, right? So if you got a 5x, you can just take out your initial dollar cost averaging in the bear market, right? And then just take out your initial and then you're safe. Then you can just hold it for 10 years if you want. It makes no difference. What do I think about Casper long term? I'm good. I'm bullish on it. I think it's going to be good, but it won't be immune to coming down in a bear market, right? Everything will come down and go into a bear market. Ideal. Soul is going to fall when I go long. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, man. Just put in your stop loss. You'll be all right. Banana Republic, we vote Trump in November and all the fears will go away. I mean, I don't put my faith like that into any governments, but that's up to you, man. AK Twister, I lost a lot taking a break from crypto. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's good to have a break sometimes. Best time to buy Solana is when we have mass fear, uncertainty, panic in the market. Like 2 days ago, when Solana hit 110, that was a great time to buy. Right now could be also a great time to buy, but dollar cost averaging is king. Dollar cost average, guys. Just buy someone that, like, just get into the habit of doing this. Look, this is the Patreon, right? This is where you get access to my trades. Now, just get in the habit of doing this. Look, Casper hit 15 cents, so I bought some. Bitcoin hit $49,000, so I bought some. Bitcoin hit 52. Look, this is a great look into what I do, right? Look, Bitcoin hit 52, so I bought some. Solana 124, bought some. Ethereum 2000, I bought some. And then Bitcoin went down to 49, so I continued to buy more. This is just how I do it, right? It doesn't stop. I just want as much of this as possible. Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, I want as much as possible. So every time we go into panic, I buy some. If it gets worse, I buy more. If it gets worse, I buy more. If it gets worse, I buy more. Then we have euphoria. The next day, the following week, whatever. Right now, Solana up 30, 40%. Cool, I can just take some. I just take the profit. Like if I put $1,000 into Solana, right? And it goes up 30% the next day, I can then take out I can take out my $1,000 and I have $300 of Solana that's left, that's free. And I can just rinse and repeat this every single time the market crashes. So before, I used to do that exact thing with spot. And now I do it with leverage. I do that with leverage and then I close my leverage positions. This generates capital. I then put that capital into the spot market. And I just rinse and repeat this over and over and over again. That's why it's exciting when the market crashes. Bro, what do you think? Are we going to 50K again? It's literally 55K. So yeah, we might go to 50K again. It wouldn't make any difference. Do I have a crypto 101 video, one that relates? I missed out on the ground floor of the first crash when Bitcoin went to 6K. I mean, how could you... What? Wait. I mean, if you were there when Bitcoin went to 6K, you had all of the opportunities. Bitcoin is always going to have a scary crash and is always going to come back, right? Unless someone hacks it, unless Satoshi's wallet moves and it turns out to be some random government figure or something, right? It's not going anywhere. So if you do want to learn, I do actually have this, right? This is a new edition. There's a link to it down there in the description, but this is the Crypto Kickstart. And this is for anyone who is new to crypto, who just wants to learn all of the basics. You want to have access to everything. You also have access to my Patreon in here, but from this you have basically, if you want to learn how to use DeFi, if you want to learn how to use an exchange, if you want to learn the intricate workings of blockchain, all of that all in one place. So if you want to, there is a link to the Crypto Kickstart in the description as well. Yo, Connor, is there a way to pay for your Patreon in crypto? No, right now we only do the signups. I can do like a year's membership. You can sign up to the Patreon as a free user and then just send us a message and we can figure out like a year's membership though if you want to. What do I think? What do you think about Bitcoin going to 52 to 50K range? Yeah, I mean, it could happen, and then it could happen while we're on live. I think like that's like a 5% move. I wouldn't even. Yeah, that may happen. It might not happen. Why is everyone so fixated on 50K? Is that where you want to buy? Like, yeah, it might go down to 50K. Like right now, it might instantly nuke to 50K right this second. Like I was saying, guys, if you're dollar cost averaging and you're in it for the long term, 55K, 50K, it really makes no difference. If you're trying to catch a trade, right? If you're trying to catch a trade, just set a trade, set a buy at 50K. If it happens, you catch it. If it not, you don't get it. Simple. If Bitcoin goes to 50K, then it's time to buy. I mean, yeah, that's the mentality for everyone. Yeah, if it guys, if it goes down to 50K, that's what, a 10% move from here. What difference does it make? Unless you're trying to catch a short-term trade, then fair enough, I get it. But like, it doesn't make any difference. It can go to 40K tomorrow. Everyone will tell you that the market's over, it's dead. I will be buying Bitcoin, and then in the next day, or the next month, or the next few years, it will bounce back. It was at 50, like, when Bitcoin was at 15K, right? I made, like, you can literally check. Go, if you click off this stream, right, and you go to the lives, and then you go down, and you go to the last time I was live before this current week, right? You'll see it's like it's a year or two ago, right? And it says it there. Just go and watch that stream. I'm literally talking about buying Bitcoin at 18K. I'm talking about buying CleanSpark at $3, right? All like people were saying then, oh, wait until 15K again. Like it just hit 15K, it went up to 18K, I was buying. People were saying it's going to go back down 15K, it's going to go to 10K, it's going to go to 9K. Guys, does it make any difference right now at 55K if I bought Bitcoin at 18K, 15K, 14K, 12K, 10? Doesn't make any difference. Who cares? No difference. All you're doing is stressing yourself out, and if you miss it, you're just not going to buy it because you're like, well, it's going to come back down. Just dollar cost average. There's not financial advice. I don't know what your financial situation is. I'm just talking about what I perceive in this market, all right? I would just be buying a little bit here and there. Should I short Sol now or go long? Up to you. Azad Bus, should I go in on Solana? Well, are you gonna, if you want a short-term trade, then you missed the trade. You missed the long position. Now could be better for a short position or just waiting for us to get some some price action where we can decide where to get in. But if you want to be in it for the long term, then again, dollar cost averaging. What is starting today? All right, you must just be joining the stream. If you are back new to the stream, I will go through this again, what's in the title. Please do smash the like button. We just passed the 30-minute mark. Normally, this is where I jump off, but I'll let you guys decide. I'm happy to stay, but if you do get the likes up to 160, I'll answer more questions. Logan Funk, paid shill. Cool, man. Great. Do you understand? Like, let's just go through this for a second, right? Okay, so I am one of the only, right? There are some others, but one of the only YouTubers who talk about crypto that whenever they are paid to talk about anything, I do my research first, and then I always disclose it. I tell you guys. So you guys can do with the information what you like. If it's a paid sponsorship, I tell you it's a paid sponsorship. If I bought something, I tell you I bought it. Now, if you don't understand the difference for that, and that's something that you don't like, then don't watch my channel. I know there are a ton of people that appreciate it. And guys, at the end of the day, this is what I do every single day, right? This is my business, and I don't hide anything from you. So, yeah. Logan, Funk, if you can respond to that in a way that we can have a conversation and I can tell you, we can talk, then we can. If not, you can continue chatting nonsense in the comment section if it makes you feel good. But I don't mind, guys. I know some of you guys are telling me to not buy, but this is something that I like to talk about. I like to have these conversations because I think it's important. I understand entirely why people don't like paid sponsorships. I get it 100%. And I like to explain to people who can potentially stick with me throughout this journey the reasons behind people why they do it, and I'm happy to answer questions about it. I'm completely transparent in this market. I started this channel as a way to just talk about my experience, and it exponentially grew way bigger than I ever thought it was going to do. So I'm here because of you guys. So I'm happy to answer your questions. So feel free to answer me questions. It doesn't have to be about crypto as well. You can ask me questions about anything. But the title, what is starting today? Okay, there's two big things. Jump Trading have started to sell their Ethereum again. This is about $63 million of Ethereum that they have left, guys. So that's one thing, yeah? This was one of the things that, this is one of the big things that set off the sell, right? The big crash that we had 2 days ago. But we have some, before I give you the hopium, let me just mash your dreams a little bit more, right? We have $450 million of funds that have been moved, right? $450 million of funds. The Ethereum moved from the Pulse token wallets, right? Pulse token was a Ponzi scheme back in 18 to 19, and now they're worth $1.9 billion in total in Ethereum. Now that's not to say that the market is going to dump $1.9 billion, right? All in one. That's not what we're saying here. But this is what's scaring the market, right? So we have jumped selling. They've been dumping their Bitcoin, their Ethereum like crazy. Now we have this FUD. This is more fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But we do have one big, lovely piece of bullish news, which is 15,000 Morgan Stanley wealth advisors will start pitching their clients to buy Bitcoin ETFs today. These will be BlackRock and Fidelity ETFs today, guys. These guys control $5.7 trillion of assets. Now, it does seem like these sorts of pieces of news don't really affect the market. Like this morning, we spoke about the jump trade selling, and you know, it seemed like, it's not affecting the market. But then like 8 hours later, we see Ethereum is down significantly because they're selling, right? It's got sell pressure on the market, and then the selling creates fear, and it creates people to get scared, right? So this wealth stuff, right, $5.7 trillion of assets, it won't affect the market instantly, but this is something that long term is really powerful. It's really powerful for the markets to have that sort of money that has exposure. Of course, $5 trillion isn't coming into Bitcoin, but $5 trillion has the ability, right? That sort of ability. Even if 1% came in, it would be a big step for crypto. All right, guys, we are yet to hit 150 likes. If we have 150 likes in the next 2 minutes, I will stay on. If not, we're at 35 minutes for the live. So, you know, it's tough being live for this long. So I'll only stay if you guys really do want me to stay and answer more questions. Let me just see what the price, what's Bitcoin doing? Still 55, 54, 939. What else do we have here? Solana still 143, not doing too badly. How's Casper doing today, actually? Down 0.85, back to 15 cents, 6. God, what a lovely dip we had there. 12 cents could have bought Casper just the other day. All right, guys, we got 30 seconds here. 2 more likes. Doing pretty good. It's pretty good. James, why don't I apply some hard gel on my hair so you don't have to? 1, I don't have any hard gel. 2, I'm pretty new to having long hair. It's kind of bloody annoying. But I also was just out in the rain, so I did have some wax, and it's got washed out. So at the risk of me taking you guys into the bathroom, I think I'll spare you from that. I think I'll spare you from the bathroom trip. Let me have a look. All right, guys, we did 166 likes. I really appreciate it. This is the first week that I've gone live on the channel consistently. I didn't do this. I didn't think that lives would work unless I scheduled them and all of that sort of stuff. So I really do appreciate it, and I'm happy to stay on if you guys are enjoying it. Gel would ruin the look. Does it look all right? I feel like I like it, and then some days I like it, and some days I'm like, oh, it's just so painfully annoying to have such long hair. Check the liquidity, long and short. Sure, that is what I do love to look at. All right, guys, there is one thing that's happened, right? So we have this. We are all the way now at 8.2 billion. Remember, $8.2 billion of short liquidations does not mean we'll get those liquidations. It just shows us the position in which the positions that are currently open will get liquidated. Now, most people who trade, or probably not most people because they get liquidated, but a lot of people who trade have stop losses, and a lot of those people also just close the position. So we won't get that amount of liquidations, but it shows us that the market right now is still way more short than it is long, which I think is bullish, right? We are, however, building up on the long side, and this has come down, you know, about 5 billion since yesterday. So the market is still more short than it is long, but something to be prepared for. There's some heavy absorption at 55k. Usually we hold because I'm pretty much out of DCA funds. Always, man. Always the way. Hi, what? Oh, I read that one already. Milo2377. Go with the top 10 gaming coins. Just choose 1 or 2. Wait, I'm not sure if you're asking me to check them out, but I do have something interesting. I made a video recently about Alex Becker and his new portfolio. So it did seem that he came out, he came out in the last bull run, or not the last bull run, at the peak of the euphoria, told everyone all of the coins that were going to do 5 million X's, and then they all absolutely tanked. So he came out again when we had this pullback, and I was hoping, I built the portfolio and we bought everything that he spoke about, and I was hoping that it would go up or at least sustain, but it's down 20%. It's down 20%. So the buying power of Alex Becker right now is a little bit before, in the last bull run, if you just followed his videos, I made a ton of money just watching his videos and then just buying the coins that he was talking about and then just selling them. Like, it was simple, like 2x flips, easy. That power seems to have dwindled a little bit. Let's check on my portfolio. And this is not me being like, I'm a better trader than Alex Becker. This is me just, he disappears in the bear market, right? So this is actually the power of staying during the bear markets, right? He disappears in the bear market and he goes off and does whatever it is, other businesses and stuff, and then comes back near the top, all right? What we have done is we stayed and we were searching, and look at this. We are up on our gaming portfolio 36%, which is pretty crap, let's be honest, right? 36% in total is rubbish, but this is the big player, Virtua TVK, up 224%. Now, this is key. This is something that you guys should really, really think about and focus on, because there are a number of projects that are doing this, right? TVK was a gaming platform or a gaming project. They decided to rebrand into Virtua, which is an ecosystem, a layer, right? And they already had Binance listings, right? So they had mad liquidity, and they went up, I think it was about 500% in total from where we got in, maybe a little bit more, but we got in really early before it happened. So we made a lot of money on that trade. And there are a number of coins or tokens that are doing the exact same thing. So go out and find the ones that are rebranding. I've spoken about a few of them on the channel. So smash the subscribe button, turn on notifications if you want to see those videos, because right now is the opportunity, all right, guys? Yes, the bull market could be over. Yes, we could be going into a recession, a war, and yes, we might go into a bear market. It's possible. But if we don't, right, the stuff we buy now has massive potential, right? And this is just to decide. You just need to decide. If you just want to have access to the crypto markets, right? You're concerned we're going to a bear market. You don't want to lose too much. You only want to invest into something that you think is still definitely going to be around. Really, Bitcoin is your only option, right? You just dollar cost average into Bitcoin. The market gets worse, you dollar cost average. The market gets better, you dollar cost average. That's it. If you want a little bit more risk, you find projects, right? Altcoins that are doing things that you believe in. For example, Solana. For example, Casper. For example, a number of other ones. So that's what you do. And then you just dollar cost average into them. And if they go to zero, you say, hey, I made a decision. I don't blame myself, because you lose 100% of the opportunities that you don't take. All right. So that's why I'm heavy on Bitcoin. A lot of my portfolio is in Bitcoin because I'm so secure in that investment. I don't feel bad when the market goes down. And then I play with other opportunities. I play with the gaming sector. I play with the AI sector. I play with, what was I going to say? Oh, leverage. I play with these things to mean that I can, like, you know, because this is what I do every day. So yeah. Guys, we are 25 likes away from 200 likes. That could be the most likes we've had this week in a live while it's live. So I'd really appreciate it if you could smash the like button again. We are coming up to 45 minutes on the live. The longest ever live on the channel. Maybe, I don't know, I can't remember how long I used to go live in the last bull run. Listener, Connor's hair is awesome. How do you give it such volume? I'm afraid to tell you that I literally just don't do anything. One of my secrets that my girlfriend absolutely hates is that I just don't clean it very often. I wash it with water, like when I'm showering, but apart from that, I just don't do anything, guys. Yeah, I'm a bit too lazy. Vishal Nath, you're just saying look at my chats, but you're not saying anything other than that, so I don't know. I don't know, what do you want to know about SushiSwap? It's a decentralized exchange. Is there more place for downside? Yes, there is still a lot more room for downside. Give up crypto videos and do hair instead. I definitely shouldn't be giving fashion advice. I'm no good at that. I just wear the same t-shirts every day from Uniqlo. Uniqlo t-shirts, guys. It's like 10 bucks a t-shirt. They're the best. Farhan, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Trader J, I appreciate you, man. Do I do collabs with other YouTubers? I do tend to, yeah. No BS Crypto I've never spoken to myself. But we have My Financial Friend on the channel, and I know a bunch of other guys. I would love to have more chats, though. When do I think the bull flag, James Prajogo, sorry, I'm terrible with names, reading them anyway. When do I think the bull flag consolidation will end? Well, we're still at the bottom of the bull flag. So, you know, if this happens, like, if we see something like this, right, that would bring us all the way to the end of the year. We could be doing that for a while, guys. Look, we could be doing it for a while. But I'm hoping that this will be the breaking point, right? I'm hoping that the next time we try will be the break. Guys, 12 more likes to get to 200. If you want me to answer more questions, 12 more likes. J-Dog Becker is now the local top signal. I hate to say it because I really don't want to hate on anyone, and I'm not hating on him, but so far this bull market, that is actually true. Because he waits to come out. Before he was in the trenches with us, but now he's waiting until the market gets either super bullish or scared like it was 2 days ago, and then he gives the opportunities, which I understand his trading style. He was in the bear market buying the same coins that he's talking about now. He did say that. So if you only watch YouTube and you're not going out and doing your own research, then sure, that just following him is going to get you wrecked. But it's not actually what he's saying in the videos. He's not saying to go out and buy these coins in those videos, all right? So that's one thing you got to do. 5 more likes, guys, and I'll answer more questions. But if not, I'm going to jump off because 45 minutes, guys, it's tough. You see, I'm drinking all this water. Talking. I wish talking burnt calories. That would be awesome. I'll be going to Southeast Asia soon, so I'll take you guys on the walks there and I can burn some calories. 200 likes. All right, guys, I will stay for a bit longer. Bully guy, love from India. Appreciate you, man. J-Dog, Blowfin for UK trading. Does it work? Ibrahim, huge fan. How on earth do I use 500x leverage? How do you feel while in the trade? I very rarely do that. I did do a 500x short on Ethereum, which turns out I should have definitely held open, right? Imagine I held that open. Oh, God, yeah. I forgot about that. Damn. When did we do that? Let me check. Sorry, guys. A little bit of a tangent. I just want to see. Because I did short Ethereum with 500x. Because I was like so sure that the damn, imagine I kept that open. Look at this, guys. So I shorted Ethereum with 500x. This is what I alerted to in my Patreon because I was so sure that the Ethereum ETF news was going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And at 500x, at 3169, we had almost 5,000%. Oh God, imagine I kept that open. Damn. That was a blunder. I remember I closed it out because I always take profits along the way. And I remember I closed that out probably like a week ago. Damn, I should have kept that open. This is why one way that I do like to trade, guys, these sort of crazy bets. This is a bet, right? This was a bet. I was gambling, right? I was basically doing red or black, but I believed that I had the information, the knowledge, right? I was like, I'm counting, I'm playing poker, I'm gambling, but I got the house edge because I'm counting these cards. And I was like, I'm just so sure that the market's going to crash. I'm so sure that Ethereum is going to crash, buy the rumor, sell the news event. That I took the bet, right? And then once I do that, I place these bets and then I take the chips off the table while we get them. While we're accumulating chips, I'm taking them off the table. And one thing that I do is I leave a small position. I don't know if you're watching the channel, but I had $100,000 long on Solana, which ended up with just $5,000 left in it. And that was basically my moon bag just in case we pumped. But of course we dumped. So I had my stop loss move to break even and it dumped. But if it did pump from there, you know, we did a 100% move for Solana, I would still have another 5 grand of profit, but with absolutely no risk. So the same can be done with shorts. And in fact, I didn't do it with this short because I was sure that was, you know, 3,500 plus down to 3,000-ish was the end. But oh, I was very wrong there. I would have got what? Probably like 10, 15,000% profit. That would have been lovely. I totally forgot about that. So thank you for reminding me. Bully guy, love from India. I appreciate you, man. Do I have a Telegram or a Discord? We're actually opening a Telegram very soon. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. I need to find moderators and all of that sort of stuff. So we will be opening a Telegram very soon. I just don't want it to be a place that harbors a lot of spam and scams and that sort of stuff. And it's quite hard to set up, but we are doing it very soon. And it's actually going to have free airdrops. So one of the things that we're doing in it, right, is I'll be speaking to projects, and then everyone who's in the group will be able to claim free airdrops, right? So it'll be awesome. It'll be an awesome place. So what I suggest, turn on notifications, smash the subscribe and turn on notifications. So when I make the video announcing it, you can get in there first, and there will be airdrops ready to go right away. Ibrahim, what is the ideal leverage? The ideal leverage is as low as possible. So 3 to 5x. That's the ideal leverage. Russell Friedlander. Friedlander? I think that's right. Regarding leverage trades, how do you decide when to move your stop loss to profit vs break-even point? It's a tough one. So in the moment that we're in right now, so I'll give you a little insight into what trade do we have. I mean, some of them, like this morning, for example, the Solana trade was doing a little bit better. So let me just grab that. I personally, right, I like to take the risk at the start. And then when we start to reach a resistance, so this morning we were up here at the resistance, right? So that's a great place to take some profits. So let's say you put in like $1,000 at 3x, 4x, or 5x, right? You put in $1,000 at 5x. We then got from the entry to that trade to, let's not call it the top because we're not going to, we got the move that we had was 38-40%, but of course we're not going to grab that. So let's just say here, right? Just there at the start of the resistance. So that's where I would take some profits at the start of the resistance. So that would have been a 37% move. So if you have let's just say it's a $10,000 trade for argument's sake, right? So you got $2,000 on 5x. We got a 30% move. We got a 37% move, but let's say we didn't time the top perfectly, so you got 30%. That gives you $3,000, right, that you've made in profit. So what we can do is in that trade, we put in $2,000, right? We got $3,000 of profit. What I do, take out the $2,000, bank that profit, and then move your stop to break even. Because if we go below the break even, you'll actually lose the money. So if you put it into break even, you can then step away from the charts. You don't even need to look. And then every now and then you can check. You can set up alerts on Margex, on CoinMarketCap, whatever it is, to alert you when certain prices are hit. And then you can go and take profits. Or what you can do is you can just set, your take profits. So you can just set partial take profits, 25% here, 25% here, 25% here, 25%, something like that. So that's how I do it. Why is the market dumping and where is it going to dump to? That is a question that everyone wants to know. The market is dumping because there's fears about over $1 billion of Ethereum being sold, but it hasn't been sold, it's just been moved. And then we also have jump trading selling actually like I think it's 30. What is it? Yeah, $63 million of Ethereum left. They're the ones who really made the crash a lot worse recently. So that would be one of the reasons for that. I'm just trying to see if I can see what's happening, if there's anything else that's actually worse, or are we still chill? Because Solana's fine. Ethereum's down 2 points. I wouldn't call this a crash. But guys, I would expect there to be pain, right? Because everyone get euphoric when the market pushes upwards. So more pain. All right, guys, we're getting close to an hour here. We're at 53 minutes. An hour. This is the longest stream I've ever done. The girlfriend's out right now. She's just doing something, so I'm waiting for her to get back. If you guys do want me to stay on and answer more questions, let's try get the likes. We're at 216 people watching. So let's try and get the likes to 235. If we can get to 235, that's just 20 likes. If we can get 20 likes in, I'll stay on and answer a little bit more questions here, guys. But if not, probably time to kick it. We can go relax for a little bit. Russell, how do I convince myself to short the market? That is a hard thing to do, right? I'm also a bull. I'm very much a bull. But with events, it's just news events. I very rarely short, but it's just news events. Like the Ethereum ETF, right? That is something that I was thinking, oh, it's just everyone's bullish again. We're just most likely going to go down. So just hedging your bets with a short, I think, can work really well. Because what you can do is you can take a bet, right? Because you got these high leverage places. You can do a 10x leverage, right, with a couple of $100. Short the market with that 10x leverage, and then isolated margin. So if the trade goes down, you lose it. But you know, you put in $100 at 10x, you got $1,000, you know, a couple of $100, whatever. Then you got like $3,000 in case the market goes down. If you got $3,000 on a trade, which cost you $300, right, and the market goes down 10%, you got $300 profit. If the market goes down 20%, you got $600 profit. Like, it's a way to just make extra money, and then you don't have to risk too much in order to do it, and then it hedges against the different things. Guys, we got 10 more likes. We got a minute until 55 gets hit. Let's get 10 more likes in here and I will stay. And then if not, it's perfectly fine. I think it's probably time to click off anyway. Five more likes, guys. We got 30 seconds for 5 more likes. Oh, I'm feeling pretty tired though. So you don't have to like it. I could click off the stream. What's my opinion on how low I think Ethereum will go? Honestly, guys, we don't know. The recent low was 2089. So, I mean, it could go much lower than that. Remember, Ethereum is continually producing tokens. It's not like Bitcoin. It's not like Bitcoin that has a finite supply. It's continually producing tokens. So, yeah, it can go lower. No Telegram channel yet, but if you do subscribe and turn on the notifications, I will be announcing a free Telegram group that I'm creating right now. It's going to have signals. It's going to have free airdrops. I'm trying to provide as much value, but also in a safe manner so there's not scams, or we'll try and aim against scammers. Because the problem with Telegram groups and the problem with these groups is people can try and impersonate me. And however, I never message anyone directly, ever. People do it and they trick people because they pretend to be me. Even though I'd never even message anyone, it still happens. So I try not to do it. Or I try to protect against it. All right, guys, we did hit it. We got 238 likes. I appreciate it. I really, you know, it means a lot to me to know that you guys want me to stay on and answer questions. Did you tell... CA, right now I have no plans to launch my own coin at all, no. Do I think we'll see some erasing soon? Let me know what you mean by that. I'm not sure what that means. Farman, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, definitely, if you are new here, I would advise smash the subscribe and turn on the notifications because I will be launching a completely free Telegram group and I'll announce it in one of my videos soon. TY Fox, you're at the end of the stream, man. We've been here for an hour. The stream has been about the market. That's what it's about. Now we're just answering some questions. So, what do I think about Render? I like what it's doing. It had a really nice push upwards. Altcoins right now are Eric, easing. Guys, I'm fully dyslexic. I'm good with numbers. I'm absolutely terrible with words. Easing. I think hopefully we're gonna have the interest rates come down. I do think we'll start having money printing very soon. I think they need to save it, right? And when the market is extremely bearish, something comes out and saves the day, and that could be it, right? Rimon, thank you. Can someone from the understand how airdrops work? Well, the airdrop in the Telegram group will literally just be like, you'll join the Telegram group and then you'll be able to claim airdrops that when I make I'll make deals with different projects, and then one of the ways in which they'll provide for my community and I can provide value for you guys is you'll just be able to claim free airdrops. Like, that's the plan. It'll be totally free. Cat Dog, I am not in, sadly. Yeah, Gabor, Fed saves the day, exactly. That's what I reckon. I just reckon that's going to happen. I reckon there's going to be some bullish news that comes out. This is the timeline, and this is my pure speculation on the market. So do not quote me on this, but this is what I expect, considering I am a bull, right? I'm a perma bull. And exactly, Eric, that's exactly what I'm about to say. This is exactly it, right? So this is what I think is going to happen. Everyone's bearish right now. We have probably one or two, I'm thinking one, but one or two more big scary moments. Maybe I'm hoping that now we have got the bottom in at 49, right? But I think a revisit to that region, maybe even a wick lower, is still open and on the cards to happen. So that happens, right? Everyone gets super bearish again. We might go up for a little bit now and then we go back down to that region. Everyone gets super bearish. The overall stock markets continue to get more bearish. Then the rate cuts come, all right? Big rate cuts, bigger than what people are expecting, plus more news, whatever it might be. I'm not sure what it might be, but more bullish news. So everyone starts to get bullish, right? And then this has an effect on the stock market, has an effect on the crypto market. Crypto starts to get even more bullish. Bitcoin goes higher. We see us move into an altcoin season. We see altcoins go crazy. We're in a low interest environment now because the Fed has reduced rates. They start printing money. Everyone gets euphoric. Everyone thinks that everything is fine. Everything seems fine again because everyone forgets that there is a recession looming. Now that moment, that couple of weeks or couple of months will be where I'll be taking profits. I'll be taking profits very heavily if this plays out, right? I'll probably try and get out of almost all of my altcoins, and I will be selling some Bitcoin. That will just happen, right? I will be selling it. Then we'll get a black swan event. Something will collapse. Something will fail because it turns out that the Fed didn't reduce rates early enough. The recession will then start, and then we will go into another bear market. They will have effectively, from the 4th of July, where the recession fear started, kicked the can down the road, right? Maybe a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, maybe a year. The middle of 2025 is when we should hit the bull market top if the same thing plays out that it did last time, if the history repeats itself. So that's kind of what I think is going to happen, right? Let me know what you think about that. Russell, why don't you allow us to copy trade you? I don't do copy trading because the platforms don't account for all of the right variables. So I might do a massive long or a massive short, and then it just gets you guys wrecked because I have a bigger account or something like that. So I don't think it's good. I prefer, just like in my Patreon, we provide signals, right? We provide all of these sorts of signals. Look, so we provide this in the Patreon. What have we got? Here, what's the most recent one? Long Ethereum, right? So then we got all of this information. We have technical analysis, we have fundamental analysis, we have taking profits, we have stop losses, all of that stuff, right? We provide that in the Patreon. And what I want from the Patreon is for people to actually become better traders, become less emotional, to actually generate their own money in this market. And if you are blindly following people, I don't think it's going to work. I used to do it. I used to blindly follow people. It doesn't work. These trading signals are not here to blindly follow. What they are here for, this is how I envision it, and it's what I use them for as well. Because this is a team, right? This is our team of traders. I also provide my own trades, of course. But these, if I'm looking at a trade on Ethereum and I'm trying to figure it out, then we get this long signal. Okay, cool. What's it about? Okay, let's read what this trader is thinking. Okay, he's thinking all of this stuff, fundamental, technical, great. Let me apply this to my own research, my own knowledge, and then I decide where I want to get in on this trade. And that's what I think is key, because then you will actually make yourself money yourself, and you'll be able to continue to do that forever, right? You don't need to be in the Patreon anymore. You'll actually be a better trader, and that's what I want. I don't want people to come in and blindly follow me. That's what a ton of people provide that, right? That's what you can get from a ton of different Patreons and channels. That's not what I want. I want you guys to be better traders. The difference between fundamental and technical. Fundamental is basically what's happening in the news, and technical is basically what's happening in the charts. Yeah, 50 to 100x leverage is just wild. Just don't bother. Unless you want to, like in the rare case that I take a bet, right? A calculated bet on the market, that's when I'll do 100x, right? And that's very, very rare. Don't do that. Trade with 3 to 5x. Stick with that. Don't get too thing. You can use 10x if you want, but stick to low leverage. It's better and it's safer. With that said, guys, I'm going to jump off. So if you can do me a favor, just one little favor, when this goes live, right? When this goes live, please go over to the live and then just like it and leave a quick comment. If you leave a quick comment about what you want me to talk about in the next video, we can do that. And guys, if you do want to come and join the Patreon where I do provide all of these signals, right? You can come over and join for a month. If you don't like it, you can just cancel your membership. It's totally easy. The links will be down there in the description. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. Peace, guys.